Welcome to the deep dive. You know, that little moment of panic right before you paste a confidential financial spreadsheet into a public cloud chatbot?
Mhm.
Like your finger just hovers over the enter key and you think, where is this actually going?
Yeah, it is essentially the modern equivalent of shouting your trade secrets into a crowded room. I mean, we like to think of the cloud as a secure vault, but ultimately, it is just someone else's computer.
Right, exactly. Which is why the world's biggest organizations are suddenly spending billions to physically lock down their AI infrastructure. So today, our mission for this deep dive is extracting the most crucial insights from an enterprise playbook on sovereign AI.
And the scale we are looking at here is just staggering. I
Yeah.
mean, the sovereign AI market is projected to hit somewhere between $500 billion and $600 billion by 2030.
Wow, that is massive. And at the center of the sources today is Cohere. Because while everyone else was rushing to build these public parks or the biggest consumer chatbots, Cohere completely ignored that race.
They really did. They focused entirely on building maximum security vaults, these private, air-gapped enterprise deployments.
And it worked right. They hit $240 million in annual recurring revenue in late 2025 with these massive, like 70% margins.
Yeah, those margins are possible because they aren't paying astronomical compute costs to process millions
Yeah.
of free internet queries. They are delivering highly secure business-to-business intelligence.
Okay, but let's unpack this for a second because I have to push back on the data here.
Go for it.
So our sources mention this massive $20 billion valuation for Cohere, but they only hold about a 12% enterprise market share, which puts them way behind the big hyperscalers. So how do they justify that massive price tag with such a small slice of the pie? Is it just investors paying a premium for the buzzword sovereign?
Well, what is fascinating here is that success in sovereign AI isn't really about horizontal market share. It is about high-margin data custody.
Okay, so it's quality over quantity.
Exactly. Think about regulated industries like defense or banking and healthcare. They literally cannot use public clouds because the geopolitical and regulatory stakes are just too high.
Right, they need total control.
Yes. They will pay an absolute premium for a closed loop system they completely control. And to see how sensitive the physical location of this hardware actually is, look at the controversy from early 2026.
Oh, right, the Canadian one.
Right, a $240 million Canadian sovereign AI investment actually ended up being subcontracted to a US-based company called CoreWeave.
Which completely defeats the purpose of calling it sovereign right. I mean, if you were building a domestic AI to keep your data inside Canadian borders, but you run it on American-owned hardware, your data is still subject to foreign jurisdiction.
Precisely. The physical location and ownership of the hardware is the entire ballgame here. It sparked a fierce debate over whether public funds were supporting domestic sovereignty or just subsidizing foreign technology.
So if you don't want to rely on foreign cloud infrastructure,